Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Outer Rim Cantina. My name is Alan, and today, well, I'm finally making a YouTube video again. So, as many of you have probably noticed, I have been away from YouTube, and just in general away from the fandom for quite a long time. I think about like 5 months or something now. I haven't actually uploaded a video besides like one or two Battlefront gameplay videos here and there since like January or something. I remember I said I was going to be doing episode reviews of the Clone Wars or the Clone Wars Season 7, and then never actually did that because I just needed to take a break and I needed to get away. I needed to take a break from the fandom. I just needed to take a step back and really just focus on myself for a bit because it got to the point where the fandom was just so toxic. There was so much infighting. There was so much just bullshit that I was just tired of it, and it was also having an effect on my mental health overall, and like how I interacted with people and what I did off camera in the real world. Like, it was that bad. I was not in a good place. I just needed a break, and that is exactly what I did. Stepped back, didn't upload any YouTube videos. I was still kind of active over on Twitter, but a lot less so than I normally am. Haven't really talked about any of the new announcements for new Star Wars content, but with speaking of Star Wars content, all of the new content on the horizon, like Star Wars Squadrons, which we just saw gameplay of this week from EA Play, with the High Republic, which I think the first book in the High Republic series is going to be released Monday, if that tweet from Charles Soule that I just saw before I started recording this is to be believed, and the Mandalorian Season 2. And so I figured it was time for me to finally jump back in, start making content again, because it's what I love to do. And since I've had so much time to think and to better myself, I guess, I've come to realize that focusing too much on the negative side of the fandom, which I will admit is a great chunk of the fandom, it's just not good. There's no reason for it. And I had that kind of mentality before, like when I first started the channel. I didn't want to focus on any of the toxicity or negativity. I avoided talking about the Fandom Menace and giving my opinions on the Fandom Menace, all of that kind of stuff, for months and months and months. But then it just got so bad that I felt like I had to voice my opinion as people, started following me. I gained more subscribers on here, and I made that stupid Fandom Menace video, which still to this day, I am sad to say, is my most viewed video on this channel, and I still, to this day, that video is like, 8 or 9 months old now by this point, or something like that. I still am getting comments calling me some variation of a soy boy bitch Disney shill, because, that's all the Fandom Menace can respond with, but that's kind of beside the point, but also not really, because that's kind of why I left. It was because so much of that was starting to crop up on Twitter, on YouTube, just basically everywhere I looked to talk about Star Wars, to learn about Star Wars, to interact with other people that liked Star Wars. I would find the Fandom Menace, these people that just constantly shit on every little thing about Star Wars and everyone that likes Star Wars, and it got to be too much, and I had to step back. And so back to my original point, where in the months that I've been away, I've seen the stupidity of the Fandom Menace quite a lot, because one of my favorite Twitter accounts is the Shitty Star Wars Takes account. Absolutely love it. All of those posts that they share are usually pretty funny, and most of them are incredibly stupid, but I've come to realize that the way I started this channel was the correct approach, where, just try to avoid the negativity, don't talk about the Fandom Menace, don't even acknowledge that they exist, just focus on Star Wars, the people that like Star Wars, and my love for this franchise, because this Star Wars is my life. I grew up with the Clone Wars, I grew up watching the movies, Star Wars has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. It is so incredibly special to me, and I'm not gonna let anybody ruin that. So I am going to start making videos again. I am going to start sharing what I love about this franchise and encouraging everyone else to share what they love about Star Wars, and go back to my original goal when I created this channel in 2018, which was to create a place of positivity, to create a place where people could have actual discussions and debates about Star Wars, what they like, what they don't like, without resorting to stupid insults, without, you know, telling people to kill themselves and that their opinion is wrong, and all this other stupid bullshit. It has absolutely no place here, and from now on, that is just what I am going to focus on. I'm not going to address any of the negativity unless it directly affects me, or unless it's just some big huge thing where I absolutely feel the need to voice my opinion. But the bottom line is, I am back, I am making content again, and I'm honestly excited to jump back into the fandom and share what I love about Star Wars with all of you, and I hope you are excited too, because without you guys, I would have no reason to make YouTube videos. And surprisingly enough, in the past several months that I haven't been uploading, I've still been gaining subscribers. Don't know how that's really been working, but I'm not going to complain about it. So if you just recently subscribed to this channel in the past few months, welcome to the Cantina. I am so glad you're here, and there will be content soon. I am going to stick with my Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday upload schedule, and we're just gonna get back to having a great time and just loving Star Wars. And in case you couldn't tell, this video was not scripted at all. I kind of just got up here and started recording and talking. I debated for a while, well, one, whether or not I even wanted to make this video, whether or not I wanted to come back to YouTube, come back to the fandom, but I finally did, and then I debated for a while whether or not I wanted to script this video, or whether I just wanted to wing it and say what was on my mind, and I finally decided to just wing it, go without a script, say what's on my mind, because I want to be real with you guys. I want you to know, like, the real me, what kind of person I am, and I feel like when I script my videos, even though I need to script a lot of the videos to, you know, get the information, facts, all that kind of stuff across better than when I don't script it and just go off rambling about certain things. But for this, I wanted you guys to see the real me, so here I am, and I hope you are as excited as I am for the new content that is going to be coming, starting next week, this week. Not sure exactly when this video is going to go up yet, but the new content will be coming very, very soon, and I can't wait to see you guys there. So that's all I have to say. Finally, I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot my original intro. I hope to see you guys back here in the Cantina next week, or whenever I make another video, and until then, may the Force be with you.